is cold and the hinges are seized in the shadow of the tangle and the towering trees. It's been 20-odd years since the key turned the lock, and the ivy grew over the limestone and rock. I'm pushing my shoulder against the dark bars, under the watch of the heavy-duty stars. There's an orange-red crust on the latch and the chain, the heavy-duty signature of decades of rain. It stains my palms like a dry, dusty blood as I stand in the weeds and the mountainside mud. It's just the rust on the gate to the secret garden, waiting for a heart or a winter to soften. A barrier of metal in a world made of green, hiding the beauty that nobody has seen. It's the grit of the years and the weight of the time, blocking the path and the heavy-duty climb to the rust on the gate to the secret garden. I remember the roses and the scent of the box, and the rhythmic tick-tock of the grandmother clocks. But the thorns have grown thick and the pathways are lost in a heavy-duty layer of the permanent frost. The gate is a skeleton, a ghost of the guard, standing so stiff and standing so hard. They say what is hidden is better left alone, in a kingdom of briar and a palace of stone. But I've got a hammer and a heavy-duty spark to break through the orange and into the dark. It's just the rust on the gate to the secret garden, waiting for a heart or a winter to soften. A barrier of metal in a world made of green, hiding the beauty that nobody has seen. It's the grit of the years and the weight of the time, blocking the path and the heavy-duty climb to the rust on the gate to the secret garden. Yeah, feel the iron give where the memories live. One more shove for the garden of love, the rust on the gate to the secret garden. She pulls up at midnight, the radio blasting loud, windows down, hair wild, laughing at the moon somehow. One minute she's sweet as honey, calling me her man. Next minute she's throwing plates like it's part of the plan. She smells like wildflowers mixed with a storm rolling in. Got that dangerous sparkle that pulls me back again. Her smile can light up the dark, her temper can burn it down. She wears her crazy like perfume, and I can't put it down. She wears her crazy like perfume, strong and sweet, it fills up every room. One whiff and I'm gone, lost in the haze, loving every minute of her beautiful blaze. Yeah, she wears her crazy like perfume. Lord, I can't get enough of her crazy perfume. She'll kiss me soft and tender and scream and walk away, leave me standing in the driveway, wondering what I didn't say. She'll call me at 3 a.m. just to say she misses me, then hang up the phone, laughing like it's all a game to see. Her mood swing harder than a tire swing in the wind, but when she's holding me close, I forget where I've been. She's a beautiful disaster, wrapped in Sunday best, the kind of wild that makes a good man forget the rest. She wears a crazy like perfume, strong and sweet, it fills up every room. One whiff and I'm gone, lost in the haze, loving every minute of her beautiful blaze. Yeah, she wears a crazy like perfume. Lord, I can't get enough of her crazy perfume. I know I should run, I know I should hide, but something about her fire keeps me right by her side. She might drive me crazy, she might break my heart, but I'd rather have her storm than live without her spark. She wears a crazy like perfume, and I keep coming back, 'cause I know it's true. Life without her would be too damn plain, so I'll breathe her in deep through the joy and the pain. Yeah, she wears a crazy like perfume. God, I love the way she wears a crazy perfume. She wears a crazy like perfume. Yeah, keep on wearing it, baby. I love the smell. Pulled up in that rusty blue Chevy of mine, said she needed to talk, so I cracked us both a cold one. We sat on the tailgate under that big old pine. She looked me in the eyes and said, baby, this ain't fun. Told me she was leaving for a job up north somewhere. Said the small town life was more than she could bear. I just nodded slow, took a long pull from my can. Didn't know she was taking more than just a man. She took my heart, my last beer, left me standing in the driveway with nothing but tears. Now the fridge is empty, and so am I. Just an old broken heart and a long goodbye. Yeah, she took my heart and my last beer. Lord, she walked out with everything I held dear. I watched her taillights fade into the summer night. That six-pack we were saving for the weekend felt so light. She even took the bottle opener off my keychain, left me with memories and this aching kind of pain. Now every time I open up that old icebox, there's nothing but a lonely echo and a couple of rocks. I still smell her perfume on the passenger seat, and the silence in this truck is driving me to my knees. She took my heart and my last beer, left me standing in the driveway with nothing but tears. Now the fridge is empty, and so am I, just an old broken heart and a long goodbye. Yeah, she took my heart and my last beer. Lord, she walked out with everything I held dear. Maybe I should have seen it coming in the way she pulled away, the way her laugh got quiet toward the end of every day. But I kept pouring love like it would never run dry. Now I'm sitting here sober with nothing left to cry. She took my heart and my last beer, took the best of me and disappeared. I'll buy another six-pack, try to fill the space, but nothing in this world can take her place. Yeah, she took my heart and my last beer. Guess I'll learn to drink alone and disappear. She took my heart and my last beer. Yeah, she took it all from here. I've been walking where the pavement ends, where the river narrows and the highway bends. My soles are thin and the leather is torn from the jagged rocks and the devil's thorn. Every step I take is a heavy-duty crunch, taking every hit and every mountain punch. My pockets are empty, my bank account's low, and I got 1,000 miles left to go. But there's a light inside that the dark can't kill, a fire that's burning on a winter hill. I've got gravel in my boots, gold in my soul, trying to stay steady while the thunders roll. One is the grit of the road I've walked, the other is the treasure where the angels talk. I'm a rich man living in a poor man's skin, with a wealth that starts where the miles begin. Gravel in my boots, gold in my soul. They see the dust on my flannel shirt and the way I'm lingering in the red clay dirt. They don't see the kingdom that I carry inside, where the mercy's deep and the grace is wide. I've traded the glitter for the honest shine of a heart that's finally truly mine. You can keep your diamonds and yours, and your silver chains. Give me the freedom of the open plains, because the rocks in my shoes just keep me grounded, while the music in my spirit stays unbounded. I've got gravel in my boots, gold in my gold in my soul. The concrete's cold and the roof is gone. In the early light of a grayscale dawn, I'm standing in the center of a hollowed tower that used to hold the grain and the winter's power. But the harvest is finished and the farm is still on the lonely side of a limestone hill. I shout a name into the cavern of stone, the most lonesome sound that I've ever known. It bounces off the walls and it climbs the sky like a heavy-duty ghost that refuses to die. It's just the echo in the empty silo where the high winds howl and the spirits lie low. A hollow point heart in a galvanized shell with a story to tell that it can't quite tell, ringing like a bell that's been stripped of its tongue in the place where the heavy-duty songs were sung. The echo in the empty silo. I remember the dust and the golden heat and the rhythmic thrum of the tractor's beat when the air was thick and the work was hard and the children played in the gravel yard. Now it's just a chimney for the rain and the wind, where the memory of the labor has finally thinned. They say silence is golden, but they've never been here, where the sound of the past is the only thing clear. It's a heavy-duty vacuum, a space in the soul that the passage of time can never make whole. It's just the echo in the empty silo where the high winds howl and the spirits lie low. A hollow point heart in a galvanized shell with a story to tell that it can't quite tell, ringing like a bell that's been stripped of its tongue in the place where the heavy-duty songs were sung. The echo in the empty silo. Just the echo in the empty silo where the high winds howl and the spirits lie low. A hollow point heart in a galvanized shell with a story to tell that it can't quite tell, ringing like a bell that's been stripped of its tongue in the place where the heavy-duty songs were sung. The echo in the empty silo. You listen to it fade in the cooling shade. One last sound before it hits the ground. The echo in the empty silo. She rolled into my life like a warm summer breeze, here blowing wild, bringing me right down to my knees. One smile from her and the whole world slowed down. But I knew in my bones she'd turn my life upside down. She don't follow rules, she don't play it safe. Loves with her whole heart, then she's gone without a trace. Leaves me breathless every time she walks through the door, like a storm that I keep begging for. She's wild as the wind and twice as dangerous, sweet as honey, but she'll cut you just the same. One minute she's holding you, next minute she's gone, leaving you wondering where you went wrong. Yeah, she's wild as the wind and twice as dangerous. Lord, this girl is dangerous. We'd drive them back roads with the windows rolled down. She'd sing off key while the radio played our favorite sound. She'd kiss me hard like tomorrow might not come, then disappear before the morning sun. She's the kind of trouble that feels so damn right, keeps me up all night thinking about her in the pale moonlight. I know I should run, I know I should hide, but I keep chasing that wild ride. She's wild as the wind and twice as dangerous, sweet as honey, but she'll cut you just the same. One minute she's holding you, next minute she's gone, leaving you wondering where you went wrong. Yeah, she's wild as the wind and twice as dangerous. Lord, this girl is dangerous. I tried to tame her once, but she just laughed and said, baby, if you won't save love, go find somebody else instead. So I let her blow through me like a hurricane in June, knowing she'd be gone again way too soon. She's wild as the wind and twice as dangerous, but I wouldn't trade 1 second that she gave. Even if she leaves me broken, once again I'll still be waiting when the wild wind calls her name. Yeah, she's wild as the wind and twice as dangerous. Come blow through me again. She grew up on dirt roads and Sunday morning pews, bare feet in the river, never wore designer shoes. Daddy called her angel, Mama prayed she'd stay. But the bright lights called her name, and she just couldn't stay away. Now she's dancing under neon, where the whiskey flows like wine, and laughing with the strangers, chasing that good time. She still sends me pictures with that same sweet smile, but her eyes tell a story that's running for a while. Small town girl, big city sin. She traded quiet nights for the wildlife she's living in. I still see her halo, but it's slipping out of place under all those city lights and that fast-pacing race. Yeah, small town girl with a big city sin. Lord, I miss the girl I knew, but I can't bring her back again. She calls me late at night when the party starts to fade, voice a little broken from the choices that she made. Says she misses the fireflies and the way we used to talk, but tomorrow she'll be running back to that crowded city block. I keep her old jean jacket hanging on the chair, still smells like wildflowers mixed with city air. I pray she finds her way before the sparkle turns to gray, 'cause that small town heart don't shine the same in the big city haze. Small town girl, big city sin. She traded quiet nights for the wildlife she's living in. I still see her halo, but it's slipping out of place under all those city lights and that fast-pacing race. Yeah, small town girl with a big city sin. Lord, I miss the girl I knew, but I can't bring her back again. Maybe one day she'll come home when the glitter loses shine, realize the simple life was perfect all the time. But tonight she's out there chasing dreams that shine so bright, while I'm sitting here remembering her in the pale moonlight. Small town girl, big city sin. She's out there finding out what losing really means. I'll keep the porch light on and the old swing waiting there, in case that small town angel ever needs somewhere to land. Yeah, small town girl, big city sin. Come on home, baby, whenever you're ready again. Small town girl, big city sin. I'm still waiting. Come on home.
Morning paper's got a ring of brown right next to the news from the edge of town.
I'm sitting at the table with a ballpoint pen, trying to figure out where the week has been. I've got a list of chores and a list of dreams, ticking off the minutes and the busted seams. The ink is blurring on the grocery list, thinking about the moments that I might have missed, between the to-do and the wanna stay in the quiet light of a Sabbath day. It's just coffee stains and Sunday plans, holding the future in my shaky hands. A little bit of caffeine, a little bit of prayer, looking for an answer in the kitchen air. We say we're gonna go, we say we're gonna do, but we're just making circles till the day is through, with coffee stains and Sunday plans. Fix the porch and paint the shed, right under the things that you never said. I promised we'd drive to the mountain view, but the engine's acting up and the rent is due. So I'll map out a road on a napkin scrap, while the cat is sleeping in a sunbeam lap. It's a fragile ritual of paper-thin hope, a way to handle the downward slope, building a castle out of ink and steam before the Monday morning breaks the dream. It's just coffee stains and Sunday plans, holding the future in my shaky hands. A little bit of caffeine, a little bit of prayer, looking for an answer in the kitchen air. We say we're gonna go, we say we're gonna do, but we're just making circles till the day is through, with coffee stains and Sunday plans. Yeah, spill a little more on the wooden floor, let the list stay there in the rocking chair. Coffee stains and Sunday plans. The leather is cracked and the spine is a mess from the years of the secrets and the heavy-duty struts. I've filled up the margins and I've blotted the ink on everything I've done and everything I think. I'm down to the bottom of the final white sheet, where the ink and the paper are about to meet. It's a heavy-duty volume of the dust and the rain, the blueprints of pleasure and the maps of the pain. The pen is a hammer in a trembling hand, recording the history of a shifting land. It's the last page of a heavy-duty diary, a quiet little ending for a heart that was fiery, closing the record and shutting the door on the things that I'm not gonna say anymore. A final confession, a period of stone in the most crowded story that I've ever known. The last page of a heavy-duty diary. I remember the first entry 20 years back, when the ink was as deep as a midnight track. Now the handwriting's shaky and the words are all few, because I've said all I can to the world and to you. There's a peace in the finish grace in the end, when the truth and the silence finally blend. They say a life isn't lived until it's been told, but there's a heavy-duty beauty in the letting go of the hold. To leave the book sitting on a mahogany shelf and start a new chapter in the heart of yourself. It's the last page of a heavy-duty diary, a quiet little ending for a heart that was fiery, closing the record and shutting the door on the things that I'm not gonna say anymore. A final confession, a period of stone in the most crowded story that I'd ever known. The last page of a heavy-duty diary. Yeah, let the ink dry underneath the sky. Snap the lock tight in the middle of the night. The last page of a heavy-duty diary. Power lines are dancing in a heavy-duty gale, and the sky is the color of a galvanized nail. The oaks are all bowing to the weight of the rain, while the thunder is rattling the window pane. But deep in the center of the dark and the cold, there's a flickering spirit that's stubborn and bold. It's a tiny yellow heartbeat against the deep blue, a heavy-duty signal that's trying to get through. The glass is all sweating and the rafters all grown, but the light is the steadiest thing that I've known. It's just a candle in the window of a storm, keeping a small piece of the universe warm against the big shadow and the heavy-duty night. It's holding its ground with a gallon of light, a defiant little flame in the face of the gray, pointing the travelers back to the way of the candle in the window of a storm. The wax is all dripping like a slow motion tear, but there isn't a shadow of a heavy-duty fear. It don't need a generator or a copper wire grid to reveal all the secrets that the hurricane hid. It's a lighthouse in a bottle, a star in a jar, show the wandering heart where they are. They say that the wind is the master of all, that the bigger the fire, the harder the fall. But they don't know the strength of a wick and a spark when they're standing alone in the heavy-duty dark. It's just a candle in the window of a storm, keeping A defiant little flame in the face of the gray, pointing the travelers back to the way the candle in the window of a storm. Yeah, let the thunder roll, it can't touch the soul. Burn through the black till the morning comes back. The candle in the window of a storm. Neon's buzzing like a trapped up fly, and the tile is stained with the years gone by. I'm standing here at the porcelain sink, trying my best not to stop and think, but the glass is fractured in a jagged line, splitting this weary face of mine. One eye's looking at where I've been, the other staring at the mess I'm in. 1,000 miles of coffee and grease, and a mind that hasn't found a moment of peace. It's a cracked mirror in a truck stop bathroom, reflecting the shadows in the midnight gloom. I'm seeing double, I'm seeing the cost of every highway and every soul I've lost. A jigsaw puzzle of a man on the run, wishing to God that the driving was done. Looking through a cracked mirror, there's a name carved deep in the wooden stall, and a shadow stretching down the narrow hall. I splash cold water on a 3-day beer, facing the man that I've always feared. The cracks are like rivers on a paper map, leading me straight to the middle of a trap. It don't show the truth and it don't show the lie, just the silver backing and a bloodshot eye. You can't fix the image once the glass is broke. It all goes up like a cloud of engine smoke. It's a cracked mirror in a truck stop bathroom, reflecting the shadows in the midnight gloom. I'm seeing double, I'm seeing the cost of every highway and every soul I've lost. A jigsaw puzzle of a man on the run, wishing to God that the driving was done. Looking through a cracked mirror. Yeah, grab a paper towel, hear the diesel growl. Don't look too long before the light is gone. Just a cracked mirror in a truck stop bathroom. The furnace went cold back in '92, and the sky turned a shade of a permanent blue. The smoke used to block out the morning sun, now the stacks are just hollow when the day is done. The gates are padlocked with a heavy-duty chain, rusting away in the Ohio rain. The lunchbox is sitting on the shelf in the hall, next to the shadows on the wood panel wall. We traded our hammers for a service sector smile, but the soot in our lungs stays a long, long while. It's just rust belt bruising and steel town dreams falling apart at the heavy-duty seams. We were built on the iron and the fire and the grit, in a world that decided it was time to quit. Watching the weeds take the factory floor while we wait for a ghost at the company door. Rust Belt blues, some steel town dreams. Main Street is quiet, the windows are dark, except for the flicker of a lottery spark. The kids are all leaving for the city lights, leaving the old man to the Friday nights, talking about the tonners and the heat of the poor, like they're fighting a war on a forgotten shore. They say the future is digital and clean, but you can't build a soul out of a silicone screen. It takes a heavy-duty heat to forge a man's pride, and a whole lot of fire to keep it inside. It's just a Rust Belt blues and steel town dreams falling apart at the heavy-duty seams. We were built on the iron and the fire and the grit, in a world that decided it was time to quit. Watching the weeds take the factory floor while we wait for a ghost at the company door. Rust Belt blues, steel town dreams. Yeah, let the iron oxide take a long, slow ride. The whistle won't blow, but the memories know. Rust Belt blue and steel town dreams. She rolled up in faded Levi's, holes right at the knee, old boots kicking gravel like she owned the whole damn street. Hair pulled back in a ponytail, but a wild look in her eye. One smile from her and I knew I was already saying goodbye to every good intention and every safe plan I had. 'Cause this blue jean baby had a fire I never knew I needed that bad. She don't follow rules, she don't color inside the lines, but when she laughs, the whole world feels like it's finally fine. Blue jean baby with a rebel soul, she's sweet as southern tea, but she'll never do what she's told. She'll steal your heart with a wink and a grin, and make you chase her down every back road again. Yeah, blue jean baby with a rebel soul. Lord, I love that rebel soul. She dances in the kitchen like nobody's watching her move, sings off-key to old country songs and still sounds like the truth. She'll argue with the radio when it plays the wrong kind of song, then kiss me like the world might end before the night is gone. She's got tattoos she don't show her mama, and dreams too big for this town, but when she lays her head on my chest, the whole damn world slows down. She's the kind of trouble that feels like coming home, a little bit of heaven mixed with a wild streak all her own. Blue jean baby with a rebel soul. make you chase her down every back road again. Yeah, blue jean baby with a rebel soul. Lord, I love that rebel soul. She might break me one day, she might set me free, but right now she's everything this country boy needs. A little bit of crazy, wrapped in denim and grace, the prettiest kind of wildfire I've ever seen in this place. Blue jean baby with a rebel soul. She's the reason this old heart keeps burning out of control. I'll follow her anywhere, through the fire and the rain, long as she keeps wearing those blue jeans the same. Yeah, blue jean baby with a rebel soul. Thank God for that rebel soul. Blue jean baby with a rebel soul. Yeah, keep on burning, baby. A rebel soul. She walked into the bar like the 4th of July, a red dress hugging every curve, fire in her eyes. One look and the whole room forgot how to breathe. She was burned hotter than the whiskey in my hand, believe me. She moved like summer lightning, dangerous and slow. Every step she took set the whole damn place aglow. Whispered in my ear with that sweet southern drawl, boy, you better hold on tight, 'cause I don't play small. She's hotter than a $2 pistol, loaded up and ready, about to blow the whistle. One spark from her lips and I'm going up in flames. Can't put her out, don't even know her name. Yeah, hotter than a $2 pistol. Lord, she's hotter than a $2 pistol. Danced real close till the sweat started to show, her body moving like a secret nobody else should know. She laughed when I told her she was playing with fire, said, honey, I was born in the flames, take me higher. And by the time the neon lights started to fade, we were parked out back where the shadows getting made. Her touch was reckless, her kiss was pure sin. The girl was burning holes right through my skin. She's hotter than a $2 pistol, loaded up and ready, about to blow the whistle. One spark from her lips and I'm going up in flames. Can't put her out, don't even know her name. Yeah, hotter than a $2 pistol. Lord, she's hotter than a $2 pistol. I knew she was trouble from the very first glance, but trouble never felt so good in a slow country dance. She left before the sunrise with a smile and a wink, left me smoking in the parking lot, still trying to think. She's hotter than a $2 $2 pistol. Burn me down and left me wishing for more of that thrill. I'd pull that trigger every night if she came back around. 'Cause some kinds of heat are worth getting burned down. Yeah, hotter than a $2 pistol. Goddamn, she's hotter than a $2 pistol. Hotter than a $2 pistol. Yeah, still burning. Hotter than a $2 pistol. I've got a brass-bound circle in the palm of my hand that's seen every corner of this heavy-duty land. But the needle is spinning like a leaf in a gale, with a cracked piece of glass and a rusted-out nail. It don't know the mountain and it don't know the sea. It's lost all its sense of the where and the beat. The magnetism's gone and the bearings are loose, like a heavy-duty engine with a broken caboose. But the clouds are all clearing from the ridge to the shore, and the sky doesn't need a magnetic floor. It's just a broken compass and the North Star tonight, trying to find the rhythm of a heavy-duty light. One is a liar and the other is true. One is the metal and the other is the blue. I'm throwing the copper and the glass in the sand, and following the fire to a faraway land. The broken compass and the North Star. They say you need a map and a calibrated line to navigate the shadows of the low-blighted pine. But the ancient vibration of the light in the dark is the only thing steady for a heavy-duty spark. I'm looking on up where the archer is bold, at a story that's silver and a story that's gold. Sometimes the tools that you trust in the day are the only thing standing in the middle of your way. You gotta break the machine to see the design, and let the celestial and the heavy-duty align. It's just a broken compass and the North Star tonight, trying to find the rhythm of a heavy-duty light. One is a liar and the other is true. One is the metal and the other is the blue. I'm throwing the copper and the glass in the sand, and following the fire to a faraway land. The broken compass and the North Star. Yeah, let the needle spin, let the light come in. Forget the degree when the sky is free. The broken compass and the North Star. Wind is blowing hard across the Kansas line, bringing back the ghosts of a better time. I'm standing where the shadows stretch long and lean, looking for a harvest that I never seen. I told you I was staying, then I turned to go. Now I'm reaping the seeds that I used to sow. The ground is cracked and the sky is gray. Everything I love is a mile away. I'm calling your name to the open sky, but the only thing that's moving is the tumbleweed by. And it's just teardrops in the dust, watching the iron turn into rust. Hard to keep a promise when the well runs dry. Hard to tell the truth when you're living a lie. They disappear before they hit the ground, lost in the wind, never to be found. Just teardrops in the dust. There's a faded picture in my denim coat, a couple of lines that you once wrote. Don't forget the way the prairie smells at night, but I traded the peace for a neon light. Now my boots are worn and my heart is spent. Wonder exactly where the good years went. Rain don't fall on a man like me who traded his roots for a chance to be free. Now freedom's just a cage with a wider view, and 1,000 miles between me and you. And it's just teardrops in the dust, watching the iron turn into rust. Hard to keep a promise when the well runs dry. Hard to tell the truth when you're living a lie. They disappear before they hit the ground, lost in the wind, never to be found. Just teardrops in the dust. You let the wind blow, let the dirt ride, hiding the salt in an old man's eyes. Just teardrops in the dust. Teardrops in the dust. I keep my Bible on the dashboard, right next to my 45. Both of them save me more times than I can count on this ride. Mama taught me faith, Daddy taught me how to stand, but neither one prepared me for the day you left this man. Now the radio plays hymns mixed with old country songs. I'm trying to find some peace where everything went wrong. I still say my prayers every night before I sleep, but the only thing I'm holding tight is this pain I can't release. It's got guns and a good old heartbreak, trying to heal a heart that you decided not to take. I got Jesus in my corner and a pistol by my bed, but neither one can fix the words you never said. Yeah, got guns and a good old heartbreak. Lord, this good old heartbreak. I still go to church on Sunday, hat in hand and head bowed low. But when the preacher talks about love, I just stare at the floor below. My truck still smells like your perfume on rainy days, and every back road reminds me of the plans we made. I load my shotgun just to feel a little control, but the only thing I'm aiming at is the emptiness in my soul. Friends keep saying time will make it all alright, but tonight I'm just sitting here praying for the light. It's got guns and a good old heartbreak, trying that you decided not to take. I got Jesus in my corner and a pistol by my bed, but neither one can fix the words you never said. Yeah, got guns and a good old heartbreak. This good old heartbreak. Maybe someday I'll lay these burdens down, find a little forgiveness in this small town ground. But right now I'm just holding on to what I know. A little faith, a little steel, and the ache I can't let go is got guns and a good old heartbreak. Walking this lonely road, with every step I take, I still believe in heaven, still believe in right and wrong. But tonight I'm learning how to sing this heartbreak song. Yeah, got guns and a good old heartbreak. Lord, this good old heartbreak. Got guns and a good old heartbreak. Yeah, I'm still holding on. The power lines are dancing in a heavy-duty gale, and the sky is the color of a galvanized nail. The oaks are all bowing to the weight of the rain, while the thunder is rattling the window pane. But deep in the center of the dark and the cold, there's a flickering spirit that's stubborn and bold. It's a tiny yellow heartbeat against the deep blue, a heavy-duty signal that's trying to get through. The glass is all sweating and the rafters all groan, but the light is the steadiest thing that I've known. It's just a candle in the window of a storm, keeping a small piece of the universe warm against the big shadow and the heavy-duty night. It's holding its ground with a gallon of light, a defiant little flame in the face of the gray, pointing the travelers back to the way, the candle in the window of a storm. The wax is all dripping like a slow-motion tear, but there isn't a shadow of a heavy-duty fear. It don't need a generator or a copper wire grid to reveal all the secrets that the hurricane hid. It's a lighthouse in a bottle, a star in a jar, showing the wandering heart where they are. They say that the wind is the master of all, that the bigger the fire, the harder the fall. But they don't know the strength of a wick and a spark when they're standing alone in the heavy-duty dark. It's just a candle in the window of a storm, keeping a small piece of the universe warm against a big shadow in the heavy-duty night. It's holding its ground with a gallon of light, a defiant little flame in the face of the gray, pointing the travelers back to the way, the candle in the window of a storm. Yeah, let the thunder roll, it can't touch the soul. Burn through the black till the morning comes back. The candle in the window
sun's peeking through the kitchen blind, but I'm so stuck in a different time. The radio's humming a static tune, but it feels like midnight in the middle of noon. I poured 2 cups like I always do. Before I remembered there's no more you. The steam stopped rising a long time ago. The clock's just ticking, steady and slow. I'm staring at the ceramic white, still wearing the shirt I wore last night. And I'm just crying over cold coffee, watching the world wake up without me. There's a bitter taste on the tip of my tongue, thinking about the songs we should have sung. Yeah, the cream's all settled and the black's gone gray, just like the sky on this lonely day. Crying over cold coffee. Your lipstick mark is on that other mug. I can't bring myself to give it a scrub. It's the only piece of you that's left in this house that feels like a house of theft. You took the laughter, you took the light, and left me here with a morning fight. I should get up, I should pour it out, start a new pot, see what life's about. But if I move, then the memory fades, and I'm not ready for the light of day. So I'm just crying over cold coffee, watching the world wake up without me. There's a bitter taste on the tip of my tongue, thinking about the songs we should have sung. Yeah, the cream's all settled and the black's gone gray, just like the sky on this lonely day. Crying over cold coffee. Yeah, it's cold now, just a bitter cup of used to be. One more sip of this misery. Crying over cold coffee.
She walked into the honky-tonk with that sweet Sunday smile, but the way those tight blue jeans were hugging her for a while told a different story than the halo she tried to wear. One look at her hips and I knew we were going somewhere. She ordered up a whiskey coke, said make it nice and strong, then leaned in real close and whispered low into my song. I might look like heaven when the church bells ring, but baby, after midnight there ain't no angel in these jeans. Ain't no angel in these jeans. She's got a little devil dancing in between sweet as southern tea when the sun shines bright, but wild as the back roads underneath that moonlight. Yeah, ain't no angel in these jeans. Lord, there ain't no angel in these jeans. We two-step slow, then we two-step fast. She laughed like an angel, but she moved like sin at last. Said she sings in the choir on Sunday morning roll, but Friday night she lets that wild side show. Her hands were soft as cotton, but her kiss was fire and smoke. Every word she whispered left me choking on the hope that maybe just for tonight I could hold a little sin wrapped up in a smile and that faded Levi's grin. Ain't no angel in these jeans. She's got a little you hurt, but I was already gone, already lost in her spell, knowing tomorrow I'd be praying she'd ring my bell. Ain't no angel in these jeans, but damn if she don't feel like heaven to me. She's the perfect kind of trouble that a good boy needs. A little bit of halo mixed with dirty deeds. Yeah, ain't no angel in these jeans. Thank God there ain't no angel in these jeans. Ain't no angel in these jeans. No, there ain't no angel in these jeans.
I'm a Friday night at the local track, with grease on my hands and a sunburned back. I'm a dusty road and a dented door, a little bit rough and a whole lot of pour. But you're the silk in a world of twine, a glass of crystal in a world of shine. I'm the thunder, you're the silver rain. I'm the struggle, you're the end of the pain. We're a mismatch made in a heaven-sent plan, a delicate girl and a common man. Yeah, we're denim and lace, baby. A little bit wild and a little bit lady. The rough-cut stone and the polished pearl. A small-town boy and a miracle girl, woven together in a beautiful grace, wrapped in a heart of denim and lace. You're the Sunday morning in a quiet pew, and I'm the Saturday night that's way overdue. You're the scent of jasmine on a summer breeze, and I'm the oak wood trembling in the trees. But when you lay your hand in mine, the edges soften and the stars align. Opposites attract, or so they say, like the darkness dancing with the light of day. I'll provide the strength, you provide the soul, two broken halves that finally feel whole. Yeah, we're denim and lace, baby. A little bit wild and a little bit lady. The rough-cut stone and the polished pearl. A small-town boy and a miracle girl, woven together in a beautiful grace, wrapped in a heart of denim and lace. Yeah, the blue and the white, the day and the night, a perfect fit, just look at us. Denim and lace, yeah, that's us. Temperature dropped like a stone in a well, leaving a silence that no one could tell. The water is iron, the surface is glass, locked in a grate where the seasons don't pass. But the sky is a fire, a violet and gold, refusing to let the horizon grow cold. It's a light without heat, a day without end, where the rules of the shadows find a bend. I'm standing out where the ice is deep, while the rest of the world is falling asleep. It's the midnight sun on a frozen lake, a beautiful heart with a heavy-duty ache, gleaming on the white and the jagged blue, like a memory of a love that was almost true. It's a cold kind of glory, a bright kind of pain, watching the light through a frozen pane. The midnight sun on a frozen lake. The wind is a razor, the air is a ghost, haunting the shoreline and the cedar post. The ice begins to groan with a heavy-duty sound, like a giant waking up beneath the ground. But the sun stays hanging in the northern sky, staring at the world with a golden eye. They say the dark is where the secrets hide, but there's nowhere to run and nowhere to slide when the light won't quit and the day won't die, and the truth is as wide as the Arctic skies. The midnight sun on a frozen lake, a beautiful heart with a heavy-duty ache, gleaming on the white and the jagged blue, like a memory of a love that was almost true. It's a cold kind of glory, a bright kind of pain, watching the light through a frozen pane. The midnight sun on a frozen lake. Yeah, let the colors bleed. It's all I need in the middle of the ice, paying the price. The midnight sun on a frozen lake.
Got a lifted Chevy with mud on the tires, straight pipes roaring like a Sunday choir. She slid in the passenger seat with a wink and a grin. Said, boy, you better hold on tight, let's see how fast we spin. Her hair blowing wild in the wind, coming through the crack, bare feet on the dash, hand sliding up my back. We were racing down back roads, laughing like we'd never get caught. Two kids with nothing to lose and a whole lot of what we ought. Fast trucks and faster women, that's the only kind of trouble I've ever been in. Burning rubber and burning time, chasing that high with a pretty little crime. Yeah, fast trucks and faster women, Lord, I'll never learn my fast trucks and faster women. She kissed me at red lights like the world was about to end. Then tell me, Floyd, baby, before the light turned again. We'd park under the water tower. When the stars came alive, she'd make the whole damn night feel like we were barely alive. One night she looked at me and said, this can't last forever. Then laughed and cranked the music up like she didn't care whether we crashed or we flew, as long as we felt the thrill. I knew right then she was the kind of rush that could kill. Fast trucks and faster women, that's the only kind of trouble I've ever been in. Burning rubber and burning time, chasing that high with a pretty little crime, yeah. Fast trucks and faster women. Lord, I'll never learn my lesson with fast trucks and faster women. Now the truck's got a few more dents and the years have rolled on, but every time I hear those pipes, I still feel her gone. Some girls leave you broken, some leave you free. She left me with memories and a heavy right foot on the gas, you see. Fast trucks and faster women still got me smiling when the night starts setting in. I may slow down one day when the good Lord calls my name, but till then I'll keep riding with the wind and the flame. Yeah, fast trucks and faster women. Thank God for fast trucks and faster women. Fast trucks, faster women, yeah. Keep on running. Fast trucks and faster women. Water tower stands like a ghost in the sky, watching the rusted out Chevys go by. I walk past the diner, the one on the bend, where everybody's a cousin or an old-time friend. But the silence is heavy since you went away, and the sky's turned a permanent shade of gray. I try to duck my head and just walk on through, but the sidewalk is whispering stories of you. There's no hiding place when the world is this small, and your name is written on every brick wall. Caught in the shadows of a small town where the sun goes up and the walls close down. Every stoplight glow and every neon sign is a map of a love that I left behind. You can run for the highway, you can try to fly, but the shadows of a small town never say goodbye. The high school bleachers are peeling their paint, the choir in the chapel is singing so faint. I see your old man at the hardware store. He looks at the ground, then he looks at the door. I wanna say something, but the words are too loud in a place where you can't get lost in a crowd. They say time is a healer and life goes on, but the ghosts are still here even after you're gone. There's a memory waiting at the edge of the park, and it always finds me right dark. Caught in the shadows of a small town where the sun goes up and the walls close down. Every stoplight glow and every neon sign is a map of a love that I left behind. You can run for the highway, you can try to fly, but the shadows of a small town never say goodbye. Yeah, the shadows are long and the secrets are deep, in a town that's supposed to be fast asleep. But I'm still awake in the shadows of a small town. I'm pushing 80 on the double lane, trying to outrun the ghost of the rain. The signal's cutting in and out of the air like a dying breath or a desperate prayer. Between the preacher and the country star, I'm losing the rhythm of this old car. There's a billboard for a motel 10 miles ahead, and a Jesus Saves sign painted in red. The white lines are blurring like a movie scene on a flickering dusty driving screen. It's just a radio static and roadside signs, living my life between the painted lines. 1 minute of music, then a minute of noise, chasing the shadows of the hometown boys. I don't know where the asphalt ends, but I'm looking for a frequency that never bends. It's in the radio static and the roadside signs. Past a diner with a neon open light, sticking out like a thumb in the middle of the night. I thought about stopping for a piece of pie, but I'd rather watch the telephone poles fly by. Every mile is a number I'm checking off the list, in a world made of asphalt and a morning mist. Sometimes the silence is a little too loud, so I hunt for a station in the edge of a cloud. Just a guitar lick or a familiar voice to tell me that I finally made the right choice. It's just a radio static and roadside signs, living my life between the painted lines. 1 minute of music, then a minute of noise, chasing the shadows of the hometown boys. I don't know where the asphalt ends, but I'm looking for a frequency that never bends, in the radio static and the roadside signs. Yeah, turn the dial, just another mile, looking for the light through the dead of night. Radio static, roadside signs. She don't come gentle, she don't come sweet. She comes in hot with a spark in her feet. One look from her and my heart starts to race, like I'm standing too close to a dangerous place. She pulls me in with a slow southern smile, then whispers low, "Baby, stay for a while." Her touch feels like fire on the edge of the trigger. One wrong move and we both might figure. Love me like a loaded gun, point it straight at the rising sun. Hold me tight, but don't you flinch, 'cause one kiss from you might make us both flinch. Yeah, love me like a loaded gun, dangerous, wild, and so much fun. Pull the trigger, baby, let it go. Love me like a loaded gun tonight. We park out where the gravel turns to dust, her hands on my chest, doing what they must. She says I ain't looking for safe or for slow, then kisses me hard like she already knows how this story ends, with smoke in the air, hearts beating fast like we just don't care. She's the kind of risk that a smart man should run from, but I keep coming back, 'cause I love how she comes. Love me like a loaded gun, point it straight at the rising sun. Hold me tight, but don't you flinch, 'cause one kiss from you might make us both flinch. Yeah, love me like a loaded gun, dangerous, wild, and so much fun. Pull the trigger, baby, let it go. Love me like a loaded gun tonight. She says we might get hurt, we might catch fire, but darling, that's the only way I know how to desire. So I close my eyes and I let her take aim, 'cause loving her reckless feels like calling her name. Love me like a loaded gun, even if we both come undone. I'll take the burn, I'll take the blast, long as I get to hold you till the smoke clears at last. Yeah, love me like a loaded gun, the only way you know how to love someone. Pull the trigger, baby, here I am. Love me like a loaded gun. Love me like a loaded gun. Yeah, pull the trigger slow. Love me like a loaded gun.
There's a skeleton of iron reaching out from the ledge, frozen in a gesture at the canyon's jagged edge. The rivets are rusting in the mountain's heavy breath, staring down a drop that looks a lot like death. The blueprints are yellowed and the money's all gone, but the heavy-duty ghost of the work lingers on. The girders are humming when the north wind blows, a song about a distance that nobody knows. It's a leap of faith that stopped halfway across, a monument to effort and a heavy-duty loss. It's the unfinished bridge over Devil's Gap, a jagged little line on a forgotten map. We were building for the future, building for the light, but we ran out of cable in the middle of the night. Now it's just a reach that'll never find the hand of the promise waiting on the other side of land. The unfinished bridge over Devil's Gap. I remember the clatter and the heat of the forge, trying to throw a highway across the rocky gorge. The men were like giants on the narrow steel beams, wiring up the structure of 1,000 different dreams. But the rock was too hollow, or the spirit was too thin, and the heavy-duty gravity eventually win. They say it's better to have tried than to never start at all. But there's a bitter kind of mercy in a half-finished fall. It's a prayer without an answer, a story without an end, just a broken-hearted pathway around a dead man's bend. It's the unfinished bridge over Devil's Gap, a jagged little line on a forgotten map. We were building for the future, building for the light, but we ran out of cable in the middle of the night. Now it's just a reach that'll never find the hand of the promise waiting on the other side of land. The unfinished bridge over Devil's Gap. Yeah, let the fog roll through where the iron's blue. I step into the air with nobody there. The unfinished bridge over Devil's Gap. The lake is turning to a sheet of lead as the fire in the west begins to go to bed. The ripples are smoothing in the cooling air, leaving a mirror for the things that are there. A heavy-duty silence is pulling the veil over the dock and the rusted-out rail. There's a silver-white glint on the edge of the shore where the world doesn't feel like a wait anymore. Just a final reflection, a golden goodbye, written in liquid beneath the dark sky. It's the last slide on the water tonight, holding on to the ghost of the afternoon bright. A shimmering path that's beginning to fade into the depths of the heavy-duty shade. It's a quiet kind of glory, a slow motion end before the night and the deep water secrets blend. The last light on the water. The dragonflies have vanished to the reeds and the mud, and the cooling of the earth is in the veins of my blood. I'm watching the orange turn to purple and gray, like the heavy-duty ending of a long-distance day. The surface is steady, the surface is still, as the shadows are climbing the side of the hill. They say the dark is where the story gets lost, but it's just the price that the daylight has cost. And if you look closely at the glow on the wave, you'll see the beauty that the evening gave. It's the last light on the water tonight, holding on to the ghost of the afternoon bright. A shimmering path that's beginning to fade into the depths of the heavy-duty shade. It's a quiet kind of glory, a slow motion end before the night and the deep water secrets blend. The last light on the water. Yeah, watch it disappear, the end of the year, into the black, and it don't come back. The last light on the water. Concrete's cold and the roof is gone in the early light of a grayscale dawn. I'm standing in the center of a hollow tower that used to hold the grain and the winter's power. But the harvest is finished and the farm is still on the lonely side of a limestone hill. I shout a name into the cavern of stone, the most lonesome sound that I've ever known. It bounces off the walls and it climbs the sky like a heavy-duty ghost that refuses to die. It's just the echo in the empty silo, where the high winds howl and the spirits lie low. A hollow point heart in a galvanized shell, with a story to tell that it can't quite tell. Ringing like a bell that's been stripped of its tongue, in the place where the heavy-duty songs were sung. The echo in the empty silo. I remember the dust and the golden heat and the rhythmic thrum of the tractor's beat, when the air was thick and the work was hard and the children played in the gravel yard. Now it's just a chimney for the rain and the wind, where the memory of the labor has finally thinned. They say silence is golden, but they've never been here, where the sound of the past is the only thing clear. It's a heavy-duty vacuum, a space in the soul that the passage of time can never make whole. It's just the echo in the empty silo, where the high winds howl and the spirits lie low. A hollow point heart in a galvanized shell, with a story to tell that it can't quite tell. Ringing like a bell that's been stripped of its tongue, in the place where the heavy-duty songs were sung. The echo in the empty silo. It's just the echo in the empty silo, where the high winds howl and the spirits lie low. A hollow point heart in a galvanized shell, with a story to tell that it can't quite tell. Ringing like a bell that's been stripped of its tongue, in the place where the heavy-duty songs were sung. The echo in the empty silo. Yeah, listen to it fade in the cooling shade. One last sound before it hits the ground. The echo in the empty silo. There's a notch on the door frame, 60 inches high, marked in pencil back in July. That was me at 10 and my brother at 9. Now his own son is standing in the same line, the porch swinging, squeaking a century-old tune underneath the glow of a big harvest moon. This ain't just lumber, this ain't just pine, it's a living map of your life and mine. It's the foundation that holds up the roof of 100 years of living proof. It's built on hardwood floors and family names, in a house that's seen the joys and the pains. Every scuff from a boot, every scratch from a chair is a ghost of a memory hanging in the air. We're just passing through, but the wood stays true to the ones who came before me and you. Hardwood floors, family names. I remember
corner of the kitchen where the linoleum peeled, and the smell of the harvest from the back 40 field. Grandma's Bible sitting on the mantelpiece, with the family tree tucked in the center crease. From the weddings in the garden to the wakes in the hall, these four walls have heard it all. The world outside is moving way too fast, building things of plastic that were never meant to last. But give me a beam that's weathered and gray, and a name that won't ever wash away. It's built on hardwood floors and family names, in a house that's seen the joys and the pains. Every scuff from a boot, every scratch from a chair is a ghost of a memory hanging in the air. We're just passing through, but the wood stays true to the ones who came before me and you. Hardwood floors and family names. Yeah, sign your name on the beam. Keep on living the dream on these hardwood floors and these family names. Yeah, we're home. The morning paper's got a ring of brown, right next to the news from the edge of town. I'm sitting at the table with a ballpoint pen, trying to figure out where the week has been. I've got a list of chores and a list of dreams, ticking off the minutes and the busted seams. The ink is blurring on the grocery list, thinking about the moments that I might have missed, between the to-do and the wanna stay, in the quiet light of a Sabbath day. It's just coffee stains and Sunday plans, holding the future in my shaky hands. A little bit of caffeine, a little bit of prayer, looking for an answer in the kitchen here. We say we're gonna go, we say we're gonna do, but we're just making circles till the day is through, with coffee stains and Sunday plans. Fix the porch and paint the shed, right under the things that you never said. I promised we'd drive to the Mountain View, but the engine's acting up and the rent is due. So I'll map out a road on a napkin scrap, while the cat is sleeping in a sunbeam lap. It's a fragile ritual, a paper-thin hope, a way to handle the downward slope, building a castle out of ink and steam before the Monday morning breaks the dream. It's just coffee stains and Sunday plans, holding the future in my shaky hands. A little bit of caffeine, a little bit of prayer, looking for an answer in the kitchen air. We say we're gonna go, we say we're gonna do, but we're just making circles till the day is through, with coffee stains and Sunday plans. Yeah, spill a little more on the wooden floor, let the list stay there in the rocking chair. Coffee stains and Sunday plans. There's a Remy drip in a plastic pail, like a slow motion hammer on a coffin nail. The
plaster is bubbling and the beams are soft. Up in the corner of the dusty loft, I'm looking at the stains like a Rorschach test in the only place I ever get to rest. The sky outside is a heavy-duty gray and the clouds aren't looking to move away. I got a roll of tape and a prayer in my head, trying to keep the water from the master bed. It's the copper pipe and the leaky roof of a life that's living but ain't bulletproof. Between the rattle of the metal and the groan of the wood, I'm doing the things that a poor man should, patching up the holes in a crumbling dream, trying to hold it steady at the heavy-duty seam. The copper pipe and the leaky roof. The plumbing is humming a lonesome tune under the light of a watery moon. The joints are green with the oxidation of a long-distance leaky faucet frustration. It's a constant battle with the rust and the rain, a heavy-duty burden on a tired brain. They say a house is a sanctuary and a fort, but I'm fighting a war of the losing sort, where the structural integrity is paper thin and the whole wide world is trying to leak in. It's a copper pipe and the leaky roof of a life that's living but ain't bulletproof. Between the rattle of the metal and the groan of the wood, I'm doing the things that a poor man should, patching up the holes in a crumbling dream, trying to hold it steady at the heavy-duty seam. The copper pipe and the leaky roof. Tighten the wrench in the mildew stench. Wait for the sun when the mending is done. The copper pipe and the leaky roof.
Another Friday night, porch light glowing low, same old wooden chair where we used to sit real slow. Your favorite wine glass still sitting on the rail. Tonight it's just me, this bottle, and the moonlight trail. The radio's playing our song soft and low. Every line hits harder than the one before. I could call you up, but I already know what you'd say. So I twist the cap off and let the hurt fade away. I'd rather be drunk than lonely, rather feel the whiskey burn than miss you only. If being sober means I feel this empty inside, then pour me another round. I ain't got nowhere to hide. Yeah, I'd rather be drunk than lonely tonight. Lord, I'd rather be drunk than lonely. The neighbors probably think I've lost my mind, sitting here talking to the fireflies like they're friends of mine. But they don't know how quiet this old house can get when the only voice I hear is one I ain't heard yet. I tried going out, tried dancing with somebody new, but every last is this amber liquid, and the way it makes me forgettable. I'd rather be drunk than lonely. Let the bottle hold me close when you won't hold me. If this ache in my chest won't let me sleep, then I'll drink till the hurt gets a little less deep. Yeah, I'd rather be drunk than lonely tonight. God knows I'd rather be drunk than lonely. Pour me one more, yeah. I'd rather be drunk than lonely tonight. The sun setting low, painting the sky in gold and red. Windows halfway down, your bare feet on the dash instead. Old dirt road winding like it ain't got nowhere to be. Just you and me, cold beer and the radio playing free. Your hair blowing gentle in the evening breeze, laughing at the stories that we tell with so much ease. No rush, no hurry, let the miles roll on slow. This back road's burning soft with the fire only we know. Ain't no headlights chasing, ain't no worries on our mind. Just the quiet kind of living that feels so damn fine. We're back road burning, nice and slow. Windows down, let the good times roll. Stars coming out, moon hanging high. You're leaning on my shoulder, fire in your eyes. Back road burning, easy as can be. Just you, me, and this old country melody. Yeah, we're back road burning tonight. Radio's playing that old George Strait tune. You sing along soft, slightly out of key, but still in tune. I reach over, take your hand, squeeze it nice and tight. Everything we need is right here in the pale moonlight. We talk about nothing, we talk about everything. How the simple things in life are worth more than diamond rings. No big plans, no big city lights to chase. Just this gravel underneath and the smile on your face. Ain't no need for fast, ain't no need to run. We got all night long underneath this southern sun. We're back road burning, nice and slow. Windows down, let the good times roll. Stars coming out, moon hanging high. You leaning on my shoulder, fire in your eyes. Back road burning, easy as can be. Just you, me, and this old country melody. Yeah, we're back road burning tonight. If tomorrow never comes, I wouldn't mind, as long as I got you riding shotgun by my side. We can keep on driving till the morning light, or pull over somewhere quiet and watch the world go by. We're back road burning, nice and slow. Let the worries fade and the good vibes flow. Stars overhead, heart feeling light. This is living, baby, this feels so right. Back road burning, easy as can be, wrapped up in you and the sweet country breeze. Yeah, we're back road burning. Let's keep on burning tonight. Back road burning. Just you and me. Back road burning. Black wings against a bruised up sky, watching the restless world go by. They're lined up like notes on a staff of black, keeping their secrets on a one-way track. They don't move for the wind, they don't move for the rain. They just sit there mocking the heavy-duty pain. They see the runner and they see the thief. They see the winner and the fallen leaf. An audience of shadows in a row, waiting for the seeds we're about to sow. It's just crows on a telephone wire, staring down at the field and the fire. Black silhouettes on a copper line, checking the clock and the warning sign. They know when you're leaving, they know when you're gone, singing a song for a dark-eyed dawn. Crows on a telephone wire. I've been driving this road since I was a boy, when the world was a treasure and life was a toy. And every morning they're in the same place, judging the lines on a tired man's face. They don't need a pulpit, they don't need a law, just a sharp black beak and a jagged claw. Maybe they're talking about where we went wrong in a language of call that's a century long. Or maybe they're just waiting for the wire to break and the whole damn world to finally wake. It's just crows on a telephone wire, staring down at the field and the fire. Black silhouettes on a copper line, checking the clock and the warning sign. They know when you're leaving, they know when you're gone, singing a song for a dark-eyed dawn. Crows on a telephone wire, yeah. Yeah, just watching the street in the midday heat. Don't look 'em in the eye against a gray blue sky. Crows on a telephone wire. Yeah, they're watching you. As a shiver in the kudzu vine, creeping up the trailers in the longleaf pine. It carries the scent of the red clay mud and the rising heat in a young man's blood. It don't need a whistle and it don't need a bell to tell the stories that it knows so well.
It's a low-down moan in the chimney stack, like a lonesome train on a rusted track. It's pushing the screen door open a crack, bringing the memories flooding back. It's just the sound of the southern wind coming back home to where it began, whistling through the gaps in the cedar board like a holy note on a gospel chord. It's the breath of the valley, the sigh of the plains, washing the dust from the window panes, the sound of the southern wind. It's seen the cotton and it's seen the corn since the very first day that the hills were born. It knows where the old timers buried their gold, and the secrets the river has never quite told. I'm leaning my head back, closing my eyes, listening to the truth in the windy lies. It'll lift your hat, it'll ruffle your hair, it'll follow you down to the county fair. A restless traveler with no place to be but right here in the branches of the willow tree. It's just the sound of the southern wind coming back home to where it began, whistling through the gaps in the cedar board like a holy note on a gospel chord. It's the breath of the valley, the sigh of the plains, washing the dust from the window panes, the sound of the southern wind. Yeah, let it blow, let the tall grass go around the bend like an old-time friend. The sound of the southern wind. Yeah, that southern wind.
Board is still sitting on the porch in the shade. The black and white squares are beginning to fade. The boxwood pieces are all lined up for war, just like they've been for a summer or more. But the king's on his side and the queen's in the dust, and the heavy-duty hinges are covered in rust. I'm sitting on the bench with a hand on my chin, waiting for a game that can never begin. The cedar is cooling and the afternoon's long, and the rhythm of the moves feels entirely wrong. It's the empty chair at the chessboard today, where the best of my memories used to stay. A heavy-duty silence where the laughter was loud underneath the weight of a stationary cloud. It's a stalemate of spirit, a checkmate of soul, watching the shadows take their final control at the empty chair at the chessboard. You used to take the knights and I'd take the rooks, with a heavy-duty wisdom you didn't get from books. You'd sacrifice a pawn just to see me smile, and trap me in a corner in a little while. Now I'm playing both sides just to keep the dream real, but I can't quite remember how the victory feels. They say life is a game and you play till you lose, but nobody tells you how to pick and to choose.
the pieces you keep and the ones that you leave. When there's a heavy-duty hole in the center of your sleeve, it's the empty chair at the chessboard today, where the best of my memories used to stay. A heavy-duty silence where the laughter was loud underneath the weight of a stationary cloud. It's a stalemate of spirit, a checkmate of soul, watching the shadows take the final control at the empty chair, at the chessboard. Yeah, move the bishop, wait for the slip. The clock isn't ticking, the wood is just sticking. The empty chair at the chessboard. I'm standing now where the wheat fields roll, in a silence that's good for a weary soul. The sky is a canvas of purple and gold, and I'm watching a story of evening unfold. But I ain't alone in this wide open space. I can feel the ghost of your soft embrace. Starts as a rustle in the tall green grass, a secret that whispers as the minutes pass. It moves through the pines and the old willow tree, bringing a message back home to me. And I hear your name in the wind tonight, carried on the breeze in the fading light. It's a low, sweet hum, it's a haunting tune, rising up high to the harvest moon. Every breath I take, every sigh I send, I'm hearing your name in the wind. I remember the way you laugh in the rain, a sound that could wash away every stain. Now the seasons are changing and the birds fly south, but I still feel the taste of a kiss on my mouth. I don't need a phone or a letter to know that you're with me wherever the cold drafts blow. It's in the howl of the storm, it's in the draft by the door, it's a language I didn't quite notice before. The world is a chorus, a symphony blue, and every last note is a hollow for you. And I hear your name in the wind tonight, carried on the breeze in the fading light. It's a low, sweet hum, it's a haunting tune, rising up high to the harvest moon. Every breath I take, every sigh I sing, I'm hearing your name. Yeah, listen close, can you hear it too? Across the plain, across the dew, your name in the wind, just your name. In the wind. history shedding its heavy-duty gold in a story the autumn has always told. One by one they let go of the limb to dance on the surface where the light gets dim. No direction but the pull of the tide, taking a slow and a colorful ride. The water's as clear as a bottle of glass, watching the ghosts of the summertime pass. A quiet parade on a liquid floor, heading for the bend and the sycamore shores. Just drifting leaves on a silent creek in a language that only the heart can speak. Floating away from the heights they knew, under a sky of a permanent blue. No engine, no anchor, no heavy-duty plan, just moving like the spirit of a traveling man. Drifting leaves on a silent creek. They pile up in eddies and they catch on the rocks like a fleet of ships with no keys to the locks. Some are blood red and some are burnt brown, washed in the peace of a mountain town. I'm standing on the bridge with a mind full of weight, watching them go through the October gate. Sometimes the bravest thing a soul can do is let go of the branch and start something new. To trust in the current and the way that it flows to a place where the heavy-duty wintertime goes. Just drifting leaves on a silent creek in a language that only the heart can speak. Floating away from the heights they knew, under a sky of a permanent blue. No engine, no anchor, no heavy-duty plan, just moving like the spirit of a traveling man. Drifting leaves on a silent creek. Yeah, let them go where the waters flow to the river mouth, heading further south. Drifting leaves on a silent creek. Padlock's orange and the hinges are frozen on a piece of the world that my daddy had chosen. It's been 10 years since the cattle were sold, and the story of this valley has already been told. But I'm standing here with a heavy iron key, wondering if this land still remembers me. It's a jagged line between gone and stay, between the coming night and the dying day. And every pebble that I kick with my boot is a little bit of history, a little bit of root. It's just a rusted gate and some rolling stones in a kingdom made of dust and bones. Wire is sagging and the post is bent like a letter from a lover that was never sent. But I'm leaning on the metal, feeling the weight of a life left hanging on a rusted gate. The creek's gone dry and the orchard is gray, and the summertime shadows are starting to stray. I see the chimney of the house on the hill, standing like a soldier, stubborn and still. I could oil the joints and swing it wide, but I'm not quite sure what's waiting inside. They say you can't lock out the hands of time, or the way the ivy starts to climb. It'll cover the iron and it'll cover the name, until the wild and the wood look exactly the same. It's just a rusted gate and some rolling stones in a kingdom made of dust and bones. Wire is sagging and the post is bent like a letter from a lover that was never sent. But I'm leaning on the metal, feeling the weight of a life left hanging on a rusted gate. Yeah, let it creep, let the silence speak. over the ridge, over the creek, just a rusted gate and some rolling stones. I've been carrying this weight in my denim pocket, next to a hollow heart and a silver locket. It's got jagged teeth and a coat of red, for a door that's been closed and a life that's been led. I found it buried in a box of old receipts, back when the world was wide and the air was sweet. It don't fit the house and it don't fit the car. It won't get me into the local bar, but I know the gate where the hinge has grown in a corner of the county that I've always known. It's just a rusty key to a padlocked dream, tossed in the middle of a muddy stream, trying to open up a ghost town door to a version of me that don't live here no more. Jagged little piece of a used to be that's losing its grip on the rest of me. A rusty key to a padlocked dream. I remember the day that I turned the tumblers, before we were losers and before we were gamblers. We were building a kingdom out of sawdust and hope, at the end of a fraying yellow nylon rope. Now the wood is rotten and the roof is thin, and the only thing living is the wind getting in. Sometimes you gotta just let the iron rust and leave the old secrets to the moths and the dust. Cause a key in your hand is a heavy-duty thing when there ain't no more music for the heart to sing. It's just a rusty key to a padlocked dream, tossed in the middle of a muddy stream, trying to open up a ghost town door to a version of me that don't live here no more. A jagged little piece of a used to be that's losing its grip on the rest of me. A rusty key to a padlocked dream. Yeah, drop it in the dirt, let it lose a hurt. Don't try the lock on the granite rock, just a rusty key to a padlocked dream. Yeah, let it be. She grew up on dirt roads and Sunday morning pews, bare feet in the river, never wore designer shoes. Daddy called her angel, Mama prayed she'd stay, but the bright lights called her name and she just couldn't stay away. Now she's dancing under neon, where the whiskey flows like wine, laughing with strangers, chasing that good time. She still sends me pictures with that same sweet smile, but her eyes tell a story that's running for a while. Small town girl, big city sin, she trades
small town girl with a big city sin. Lord, I miss the girl I knew, but I can't bring her back again. She calls me late at night when the party starts to fade, voice a little broken from the choices that she made. Says she misses the fireflies and the way we used to talk, but tomorrow she'll be running back to that crowded city block. I keep her old jean jacket hanging on the chair, still smells like wildflowers mixed with city air. I pray she finds her way before the sparkle turns to gray, 'cause that small town heart don't shine the same in the big city haze. Small town girl, big city sin. She traded quiet nights for the wild life she's living in. I still see her halo, but it's slipping out of place under all those city lights and that fast-pacing race. Yeah, small town girl with a big city sin. Lord, I miss the girl I knew, but I can't bring her back again. Maybe one day she'll come home when the glitter loses shine, realize the simple life was perfect all the time. But tonight she's out there chasing dreams that shine so bright, while I'm sitting here remembering her in the pale moonlight. Small town girl, big city sin. She's out there finding out what losing really means. I'll keep the porch light on and the old swing waiting there, in case that small town angel ever needs somewhere to land. Yeah, small town girl, big city sin. Come on home, baby, whenever you're ready again. Small town girl, big city sin. I'm still waiting. Come on home. It's been singing that song for 20-odd years, a melody made of the rust and the tears. Every time the wind gives the porch a shove, or someone comes home to the ones that they love, it's a high-pitched whine and a metallic groan, the most familiar music that I've ever known. It's a heavy-duty spring with a lot on its mind, leaving the dust of the valley behind. A warning, a welcome, a sharp little crack as the wood hits the frame and it doesn't look back. It's the screen door's rhythmic hinge tonight, playing its part in the fading light, a squeak and a slap in a steady beat time. The only thing left
pulse of the house and the breath of the hall, watching the shadows start to climb up the wall. The screen door's a rhythmic hinge. I remember the summer we painted it white, and the way it would rattle in the middle of the night. When the dogs wanted out, or the rain wanted in, and the stories of life were about to begin. Now the paint is all flaking, and the mesh is a mess, but it still holds the weight of a mother's caress. Oil it down, it'll stay quiet a day, but the ghost in the metal won't stay away. It wants to be heard, it wants to be known, in the wood and the wire and the marrow of bone. It's the screen door's rhythmic hinge tonight, playing its part in the fading light, a squeak and a slide in a steady beat time. The only thing left that still knows how to rhyme, it's the pulse of the house and the breath of the hall, watching the shadows start to climb up the wall. The screen door's a rhythmic hinge. Yeah, I'll let it sing, that rusty thing, open it wide. Step inside the screen door's hinge, that rhythmic
The paint is long gone from the siding and trim, and the light in the hallway is dusty and dim, but the frame is still square and the foundation's deep, with a century of secrets it's sworn to keep. The storm clouds can gather and the thunder can roll, but they can't touch the iron in a heavy-duty soul. My face is a map of the roads I have walked, and the silence is louder than the way that I talked. There's a silver gray frost on the top of my head from the weight of the words that I should have just said. I'm just weather-beaten and wise, with the look of the canyon in the back of my eyes, hardened by the winter and smoothed by the rain, a heavy-duty vessel for the joy and the pain. I don't break for the wind and I don't bend for the pride, I'm just enjoying the view on the downhill ride. Weather-beaten and wise, I've seen the empires rise and the empires fall, like the ivy that's climbing the limestone wall. I don't chase the thunder or the flashes of gold, I just value the stories that never get old. It's a different kind of strength than the fire of youth. It's the heavy-duty gravity of a hard-earned truth. They say new is better, that shiny is best, but they've never been put to the ultimate test. It takes a whole lot of living to get this much grit, and a whole
a heavy-duty vessel for the joy and the pain. I don't break for the wind and I don't bend for the pride. I'm just enjoying the view on the downhill ride where they're beating and wide. Yeah, let the seasons turn. I've got nothing to burn, standing my ground in a world spinning round, where the beaten and wise.
She came down from the city with her high-heeled boots and fancy smile. Said she wanted a weekend away from the concrete and the lights for a while. I showed her dirt roads, bonfires, and stars you can't see in town. She laughed like she'd never heard a country song before. We danced on the tailgate to an old George Strait tune. She kissed me under the moonlight like she meant it too soon. But I could see it in her eyes when the weekend came to an end. She was already packing up to go back where the real world begins. Country boy, city girl, heartbreak. She took a piece of me when she drove away. Left me standing in the dust with nothing but her perfume on my shirt, and a heart that still aches every time I see those city lights hurt. Yeah, country boy, city girl, heartbreak. Lord, this country boy's feeling that city girl heartbreak. I still drive past the spot where we parked that Friday night. Radio plays our song and it still don't feel right. She texts me sometimes just to say she misses the quiet and the view, but we both know she belongs where the skyscrapers break through. I'm still hauling hay and fixing fences like I always do, while she's out there chasing dreams in her high-rise view. We were fire and water, perfect for a little while, but forever was never meant for a country boy and a city girl smile. Country boy, city girl, heartbreak. She took a piece of me when she drove away. Left me standing in the dust with nothing but her perfume on my shirt, and a heart that still aches every time I see those city lights hurt. Yeah, country boy, city girl, heartbreak. Lord, this country boy's feeling that city girl heartbreak. Maybe one day she'll miss the way the gravel feels under her feet. Maybe I'll stop checking my phone for a message I'll never receive. But right now, I'm just learning how to live with the ache of falling for a city girl who was never meant to stay. Country boy, city girl, heartbreak. The kind that hits different when the sun starts to fade. city lights that once made her shine. Yeah, country boy, city girl, heartbreak. I'll carry this country boy, city girl, heartbreak. Country boy,